Arsenal so far are still unbeaten in the Premier League. 9 games, 6 wins, 3 draws. The game against Chelsea, they were not the best. They were not the best team. They were the second best team in that game. Chelsea were pretty much the better team from the first minute to the 80th minute, and from the 80th minute towards the end, Arsenal were the better team. So Chelsea sort of took control of the game, and Arsenal got back into the game when they got their first goal. The first goal Arsenal considered, the way the game is now at the moment, they will give that as a penalty. It's a penalty. Saliba's hand was out, but then again, I question myself: how do you want him to jump? You want him to jump with his hand behind his back, but it is what it is. It is that's how the game is. And Kopama scored, and Modric put in a cross, and Raya was out of the post, and the ball got behind the net. That was a very good one. But Arsenal didn't give up. Arsenal didn't give up. They still believed they could get something out of the game. Of course, Chelsea caused their own problems. Very poor clearance by Sanchez, and Declan Rice, being at the right place at the right time, took the opportunity. The second goal Arsenal scored was a very good one. A little bit of team play there, and Saka put in the ball. Gutso, who should have stopped the cross because he looked behind, he saw Trossard behind him, and he didn't stop it, and Trossard got the goal. But Arsenal were still second best. They were not at their best in this game because Martinelli was missing. Saka didn't pretty much do anything apart from the cross because Cucurella sort of kept him quiet. Gutso kept Martinelli quiet. Odegaard was missing today. Chelsea, I believe, took over the midfield. Chelsea took over the midfield. Enzo, Caicedo, and Gallagher dominated the midfield. They took over the midfield from Jorginho, Odegaard, and who was the other? Declan Rice. They took over, and then Chelsea took over the midfield. But Arsenal didn't give up, and this never give up spirit is something Arsenal has. I don't think it's luck. It's like a tradition right now for them because in the Community Shield, they were a goal down and they didn't give up. Trossard got a goal. It was a deflection. But if you don't try, you won't get it. Against Manchester United, the same thing. Towards the end, Declan Rice got a goal. Against Man City, towards the end, Martinelli took a shot, he got a goal. And against Chelsea, towards the end, Trossard took a shot and he got a goal. So you can tell it's something that the manager, the staff, they've instilled inside these guys that do not give up no matter what until the final whistle. So it's not luck. Arsenal know whenever maybe they go down or they are drawing the game and there's still time, they apply that pressure. They know we can't give up. We'll only give up until we hear the final whistle. And it's a very good mindset to have because as the season progresses, there are games where they won't be at their best, just like against Chelsea. They won't be at their best at every game because they'll come up against teams that will be better than them. But if there's anything that will keep them to go over the line, it will be the never give up attitude. It will be the never give up mentality, and they need it. 2 weeks ago, they played Man City, and when they won that game, confidence and never give up mentality, they got it from winning that game. That confidence and never give up mentality. Against Chelsea, it was the same thing. Immediately they got their goal, the first goal, confidence came in and the never give up mentality came in. That's why towards the end, they were pretty much the better team. So credit to Arsenal because Arteta and the managers and the staff, they really instilled that never give up attitude inside them. And it's something they will need because for Man City, apart from the fact that we play good football, there are games where we are not our best. We are not at our best, but that confidence and mentality of never giving up, we go over the line. And if you want to be champions, You don't. If you want to be champions, apart from playing good football, defending well, you need some sort of mindset, like the never give up mindset and confidence, which Arsenal has, because you can really see it in this young side. They're a very young side, and they already have this never give up mentality. And if they want to be champions, if they want to be Premier League champions, it's something they will need as the season progresses. Chelsea won't be the only game they will be second best. There are still games coming up where they will be second best. But what will get them over the line is the never give up attitude. Even when they make sub, like against Man City last week, when they brought in Havertz and Tomiyasu, those guys too, they come in with the never give up attitude. They know they have to give their best until they hear the final whistle. Today too, the same thing. Yesterday, the same thing rather. They gave when they brought in Trossard and Havertz and also Tomiyasu, they came in with the mindset of never giving up. They know that they are not going to give up until they hear the final whistle. So credit to Arteta again. And also he saw what like he could tell Zinchenko too was really not in the game. Like Zinchenko had some mistakes in him and he took him out. And that was a very good sub as well. But I'm just trying to say the Arsenal, it doesn't matter who comes in, even the players on the bench, they all know we don't have to give up until the final whistle. And for the game against Chelsea, that was what gave them the result. That never give up, because they didn't play good. They didn't play well. It was basically towards the end. They played well. They started playing well. And what kept them in that game was just the never give up mentality and that confidence that they can do it. Because Arsenal of 2-3 years ago, 2 goals down, they've lost their heads and they're out of the game. But this current Arsenal is just mind-blowing at the moment that this current Arsenal's team, even when they are not at their best, they are still able to get something out of a game. It shows they've come a long way. It shows there's progress. It really shows they're heading somewhere, because for you to be champions, like I said, you don't have to be at your best all the time, because there'll be moments where you won't be at your best. But when you're not at your best, if you're still able to get something out of the game, it shows progress and it shows a very good mindset. And this current Arsenal team right now, it could be in the Champions League, it could be in the FA Cup or in the Premier League. You know, when they are not at their best and it's towards the end, in the last 10 to 15 minutes, if they are a goal down or they are drawing a game, they won't give up. They will keep applying that pressure because they believe they can get something out of the game. So credit to Arteta. They are doing well. Chelsea sort of caused their own problems because they let Arsenal back into the game. If Sanchez didn't make that mistake, probably Arsenal won't get back into the game. But that mistake led Arsenal getting that confidence, and they just believed they could still get something towards the end, and it happened for them. So they never give up spirit. You can tell is in this Arsenal's team, and as the season progresses, they will need this never give up spirit. They will need confidence, because they need it, because there will be more games they will play where they will come up against teams that will be better than them. But what will keep them in the game will be the never give up attitude and the confidence mindset as well. Thank you very much, guys. Please do not forget to like, do not forget to subscribe, and let me know in the comment section what you think about Arsenal at the moment, considering how every time towards the end of the game, you can see them coming back into the game. You can see them getting results. I believe it's just down to confidence and down to never give up mentality. Let me know in the comment, guys. Please do not forget to like I said. Do not forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you very much.